All right, so I just, I want people to understand I'm not into humiliating people. I'm into a great time. That's what I was saying in my last video. And, um, you know, while I'm sadistic in that source, I'm still shivery. So it's more when I'm saying I'm sadistic is how badly did you try to humiliate me? And I be on my shit. You know what I'm saying? And the truth is the truth no matter what. I'm not about to save you from that humiliation of the truth is the truth no matter what. So, the main thing is what I got across in my last live. Now it's time to roast motherfucking family. Okay? You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna get on your ass, boy. It's not, you know what I'm saying? It's not I'm gonna get personal. It's not I'm gonna stalk you. It's not, something a platform can flag me for. It's the goddamn full-blown motherfucking truth. Okay? Right? So, say I'm in a situation with my siblings. That's why I'm saying I'm about to get on family. Because, in the end, I went home as the Ward family. You get what I'm saying? Just moment of silence. You get what I'm saying? I went home as I did what I was supposed to for my family. And that parent go, that's your fault. So, you get what I'm saying? Everything I'm talking about, okay, I already told them how I play and resets. You know what I'm saying? I'm not someone that try to go Gryffindor wins as a family. Every family can eat, but in the end, obviously, what's closest to me gets a better share, while people have to show an impression to I've grown into. It's a whole wide mission, man, just to chill with friends. No, that's not why you so serious. I'm just trying to figure out why they not trying to have those conversations. Waiting patient. I said they gon' hate when I'm, so I'm roasting family, right? So like I said, it just irked me that I got told I was treating this nigga like a little boy. Well, he said that. And then he thought that shit had ground instead of me laughing in his motherfucking face. Because I was feeling this platform being an expector, which they lacked at they face, when what it is, so, I don't play that way, okay? Test drive, you let me die, that's not funny. You get what I'm saying? So, humiliation, right? Because I'm trying to hold some ego or persona of being cool no matter what since class of 2013, when I just say, no, it's just a manhunt game. And, I wanted to build my economics as a counseling therapeutic authority. That if I want to call it entrepreneurship on a limb away from a bookkeeping, I had to add how I was a neighborhood kid as a kid from city to cities. So, in the end, how I'm roasting my family is I went home as the Ward family and everybody, did Gryffindor wins. I didn't ask for that. I understand that the mafia knows the whole family tree without familytree.com. That's how I kept alive the mafia was real. That used to echo in the air before the internet became this whole research-based thing. What the mafia is it knows the family tree. Okay, now casino surveillance and a football team got built, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So let me tell y'all something. All right. There's this clout in the air. and I'm gonna say what this clout is, but I'm gonna get on this little nigga before because in the end, I don't. I remember the age he told him, but I'm speeding, right? So I don't remember what. You don't remember what age, you know what I'm saying? And I'll be like, you know, and like, oh, okay, just make sure. And he knows what that means. It means, all right, you're safe now. Let's talk. You know what I'm saying? I've done that with my parent too, and like, and I'm like, okay. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm talking that club. But in the end, this is what I want y'all to understand, right? So I'm talking about workplaces, and you know what I'm saying? And like, to people saying you, to my family saying you wouldn't want to harm me. And that's what, you know what I'm saying? My big cousin's like, I had something going, and like I said, I was roasting on a handle about a kid that could have asked his father for a Saints tryout. You know what I'm saying? They have some type of animosity since Mike Vick getting drafted, why we can understand where discrimination went dispersed away from the camaraderie of a moment of the next Mike Vick, and there was that guy and that guy, for that understanding of who give credit for, and there's no discrimination on that peak. It's more of just understanding of what I guess will fall under why I say Marino's like act like, you know what I'm saying? It was like a momentum of who's going to get to the super, you know what I'm saying, and who has to say act like. That's what the count on whatever that is, you know what I'm saying, that should explain. I can just, you know what I'm saying. And then I ain't gonna go act like it's just gonna move that way. So they took their goddamn momentum and just was happy for the resume they got. But we know the world is multidimensional from the mist to eye. So I'm saying this on this handle. Anybody else that's like, that's where the hashtag the war room set up, or I know what I mean. We know what I mean. So in the end, this live is, my phone isn't super charged, but it did that same thing. I was talking in the video, like I was about to wait, and so I got up because ain't nobody waiting at all. This is not something that needs to be fixed in the next. Hopefully someone finds me. I can do what I'm doing as I'm saying it. It sounds like I'm talking about something illegal, which is lawful, constitutional, consistency of before people talked about it and used the word fair, like, like I said, there was only one war, the silent war, and that instead of it, when it wasn't no unlawful or lawful, which that has its credentials for authority and authorization of how the world operates, from adjacent to chivalry and the mafia family to the medieval family, the mafia being triple that. There was people giving in their white flags, and it's like we're still troubleshooting that, but history repeated so much, so it's that correlation, like I said, at the way the war room set up to the that guy, was in there like swim words, like that guy was in there like swim, you know what I'm saying, but one depended on the other, you know what I'm saying. So when they talk, they're talking about, we know what we was doing, you know what I'm saying, little rascal momentum. So that being said, yeah, so these people used to come with fear of how they gave out their white flags, and then obviously things started being adjacent to, which law started saying that same adjacency, conjunction of how law started. And like I said about leagues and commissioners, you can't use something, you know what I'm saying, you don't get on a train and jump off it when it's moving, so you can't use like the way that it's moving from using something and then say, oh, I want to do this. You gotta ask them you gotta ask if that's something you can do. You know what I'm saying? Through how the speed of motion is going. For, like I said, some people knew them type of people didn't have that authority of how they'll talk stories of what they got away with, or, you know, doing the wrong type of pseudo majority and camaraderies and traffic, you know what I'm saying, trafficking, you know what I'm saying, that's the stagnicity of players that should be in the league, and I'm just somebody that's so competitive I would play. But once again, this is not about that, but it does emphasize what I'm saying about getting on family members, because I am going to get on families. Why? Because, you know, there's a lot of people I could have chilled with instead of I get called the Ward family and the youngest, and then looking at the youngins of my family, and then instead of me saying I don't know how to make friends and stuff, you know, work was work, business was business. So to get disrespected, like I'm not understanding. Okay, you don't have to help me with nothing. So, like I said, I'm gonna talk of this clout. I just about to get on this little nigga that think because he something, because of this clout of other things. Okay, so in the end, I don't say nothing to my youngins a lot. I say 2 words, not all right, 2 words and they. No, I'm not. I'm talking about 2 words and they know I know what's going on. And I'm like, funny, and they know, you know, they be like, oh, okay, you don't like that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? They understand. So it's like talking to me again. That's what you expect. That's not me treating you like no little boy. But what you know, what is funny, what I'm about to humiliate you for, is before you got Instagram and you laughing at them for not understanding, talking about some minor or some shit. And you're an adult now, but you know, we here. I get what you're saying. That don't matter anyway. It don't matter. You know, they should have knew better. So that type of lust and sin and association, quick association, and it's like, don't, you know, selling they so quick and like, don't blame me. You wanted to do that too. You know what I'm saying, or something. Well, I was happy I saved that shit because that's embarrassing. So I'm gonna get on for that. You know what I'm saying? Because before I went and then he pop up and he don't understand owner telepathy, and the main thing that I'm trying to say is I've been proof. It's proof that the people don't know me because the atmosphere can say what they can get from me. So you came out here like the atmosphere's not saying what we can get from you on what you want to talk about. What are you talking? Like what? When am I not a private person? Oh, I don't want to give you give me space to think for myself, and you're not thinking, and accommodates you're not thinking, and you're moving on. Yeah, you didn't look at, like, if the atmosphere glows or budgets a certain way, you gonna get something out of me, and you trying to flip it that way or shut this shit down, like they gave you that authority. So before that, I talked to you on the phone. And where was you? And why did you park the car instead of let us listen to the intercom and see if we can. That is embarrassing, little nigga. You treat yourself like a little boy. You didn't park the car to talk to your big cousin. Ain't nobody treat you like no little motherfucking boy. You treat you what the fuck? They're not gonna want to hear my voice when you go to the intercom. And this is what I'm saying. This is the roasting to separate family and real. You know, I guess the saying, you know, them sayings that go, people might say blood is thicker than water, and then there's other sayings to explain, but you know what I'm saying. So You pulled, and then I said, you know I worked? He said, yeah, well, no. There's no going backwards. Like I was saying, and you hate that talking. That's what that was. I hate that I give you space to think for yourself. Like the Detective Webpoolz is interrogating. I wasn't interrogating you, but that's how this main person works. I interrogate without interrogating. My aura, my silence. No, you're on the balcony while I'm on the roof with the sniper on the roof, and I'm trying to play. I did not interrogate you by you asking. I didn't sneakily got out that you know you had something associated to do, and you wanted to go pull up on them and when I call you, okay, and now you still on a mission, going on my lives, talking stupid like we didn't talk, and you didn't even go like, oh yeah, your mom. And I'm like, so what you coming on my line playing like we didn't talk? You know what I'm saying? What the hell was that? What was that? That's humiliating. That's embarrassing. You got to park. You don't know how to keep your foot on the gas. And no, because like, oh, this mine. And my little cousin said, oh, we got a lot. Me. Flip that W into an M, goddamn. Fuck you talking about? That's what I'm gonna start saying. Yeah, I flip that W's into M's, goddamn. Flip them W's into M's. Talking about some we. Well, we got a lot. Yeah, I'm saying this is people be like, oh, he's a man for his family and stuff. What's wrong with that? Oh, you done fucked up. You don't care. Yeah, I'm saying, I just need to roast these people real quick. I said, you know, I worked, what's the name? And the whole keep it in the family does not exist. Oh, we got a lot. The whole keep it in the family does not exist. Oh, the whole, I'm your little cousin. The whole keep it in the family. You the feds. Y'all thought I wasn't going to blame y'all? When I'm going to school and people's like, they got to keep it in the family, and then I was the man is the leader of disease doing that. He not, if they want something, he'll give them something, though. And y'all say, man, I don't want that shit. Say no more. You got it. Go ask them. See if they go to their family first, and then you like, well, I'll wait. And my mom have the nerve to say, I so want friends. All right, so this is what I'm saying, all right? Because now that I said my mom, right? The clout that I'm talking about, right? So my mom done this too, so it's nothing out to know. I just want people to understand. Each his own. That's what this live is for each his own. I am a pirate. So my mom, like I said, that's y'all friend, okay? So I talked to my grandma. I told her, your mother told me to check out the garden because and it was silent on the phone. And my grandma was like, and I was like, why can't I go get what's her name? He was like, yeah, why can't he go get a what's her name? And she like, cause she's like, I don't want to hear, you know, she did her, you know, her heat wave as a parent. I don't want to hear that stuff, cause you wouldn't get away with this in Jamaica. So don't try that. You know, did that? Who wants to live like that? I don't want to hear. Go let him go to the store, and she knows exactly, you know. So you know, the next thing is right. So, you know, it's like people saying, okay, you're not in school no more, but the manhunt game, the way that people play when I go down the hall, it's still going on. A lot of people are getting, like, you know, because like I said in my last video about the air dried out on me on 16, a lot of people are getting endorsements or things off of that type of, wait a minute, if he can get that, Semaine can get that. And that's how people know me. Because they haven't forgot about that understanding. And then people heard of me and heard people in issues from that understanding as a kid, that, like I said, about a song where I had to sample the first overall draft pick and then I rap. You know, y'all don't want to, I can explain the song. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't want to understand it off of the flow, it's y'all fault. In the end, class of 2013 Manhunt game, dried out the air at 16. Other things up. It's not an up. It's not a waiting game. It's an up game. And these niggas don't trust a thing. And consistency of cool make me boring. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I worked, what's the name, right? I worked right across the street from my school. Or right down the street from my school. So we talking about, like I said in the video, I practice, and then I would have practice, and then I'll still go outside. I got locked out of the crib with college classes, even though I came early. You know, listen to what she said. Just warned me. And I'm listening. I came early home. It's like, but I watch people's back. It's not. You're not wanting me to come home because we don't trust me outside at night. You don't want me to network, and so it's like I look like a bad parent for not wanting. I'm at least put these restrictions. You know what I'm saying? Lock chains for me, get a job. Now you want money from me. You know what I'm saying? But that's not the point that I'm making. The point that I'm making is people's like, okay, you're not in school no more. Not y'all understand what I'm saying from school and shit's still immature. But other places, including my mom, but she understands. She just sees other places playing that dumb. So I was in school, right? And I was, I had economics class and I was working, and it was a college economics class. It wasn't a little bit, like I said, y'all take y'all social studies and clout and y'all go somewhere else with it. So, like I said, keep it in the family. And like another workplace I was telling that little nigga, and it's like, keep it in the family, because I done that where the place I'm talking about from school, that understanding. And like I said, people will pull up and know I'm working there and I bought my own stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy to not ever ridicule nobody and will give money out, and I'm not popular. Obviously, I didn't use money for popularity, but I'm saying on some prestige of known. So, because we're making being a bum cool. So now it's like a ritual why I'm stuck here. But back then I had the money to buy what I want, and I bought my own car and etc. Did all the right things, and people, I wasn't bougie with nothing. But it's just like, do I want to hear them tell me I'm doing the wrong thing? No, you don't. So I swear the majority is not popular for not wanting to hear I will roast you, because I'm not going to scold you. I'm going to laugh. You didn't want to hear me laugh. So, like I said, I just wanted to go live because, that type of kindling. And then people like, another thing is he goes to his family. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm not going to bring nobody home. I'm not going to be followed home. You know what I'm saying? Just regular militant. People can't be friends with a militant person. So I was on my own strip, trying to play two sports, if not captain of wrestling alone. So, yeah, I had a lot of stuff going for me. So it's like I didn't bring it home. It was this little nigga talking about. You didn't just pull out a line because the intercom would have been talking about what you talking about. You know what I'm saying? So, and then you try to go on my live and talk about nobody likes me. Nobody's talking that people like me. Get your lame ass out of here. But I'm, the audience noise is going to stank on me like I'm talking that way. And that is so disgusting to me. You go, that's called bullying. And to give, for a platform to give a follower, like in that tag that they will try that type of, that's why I saved that live where they laughed at y'all. So the whole, because they still know I'm Big Cousin. So the situation is, back on what I'm saying, because the clout in the air is going to disappear once I say this. So, right, I worked with a few people. Someone told the person that taught me, and I did every position at McDonald's because I'm the only telepathy. So I would, obviously when people come in the window, it's like when I work the window, they're gonna use that type of protection. You know what I'm saying? Protectiveness. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like that the company wants that for you. And so like I said, I go home. I'm not talking to nobody other than my sisters know on that telepathy and cadence, and enjoy your day. You got another long day ahead of you. You know what I'm saying? Other people in the house is rude, not understanding I'm being a bullet catcher to a business that, like I said, a peak's now hit, and for some reason, people are just getting hired, even though they'll smile like, back in the day, you would have never hired me or something. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So it's like, it's no keep it in the family. So, I was talking about my best friend and shit like that. No, I wasn't. But it was like that vibe of when I talk about was showing up. And I, and the parent was talking silly to me. And I was like, oh my gosh, hold on. It's like, okay, the clout, like, you feel me? We can put a veil on the truth and maybe I get shot, right? Like I was talking about in the video, and what people do, you know what I'm saying, to try to get adrenaline off of, to get an alibi and go off adrenaline. Like, are y'all down to do this? And then say it never existed, you know what I'm saying, or something. So, yeah. So, Detective Webpoolz, we all human. Okay, I've been like that. Was that the last straw of understanding? Or the last video I was explaining how I've been like that and people can't talk to that barrier like that? Or my barrier. People can't talk. Let's say that. Let's stop trying to put me on top of people. And if we put my barrier on top, we put my barrier. And then my barriers, people can't talk to my barrier. People talk to y'all barriers like that. They don't talk to my barriers. They try to evade my personal space, show what type of ethic I'm on, but they do not talk to my barriers like that. And I will not allow it. You know what I'm saying? If I'm the last man standing, like I said, with Ohio being the vibe of, I'm ready to take on all the double agents. Air dried out at 16, ready to make Pangea not a theory. Like, people understand my straight face of, like how stupid it was for the air to dry out on me, but the way the war room set up for whatever plaza, the mist around me. So I'm the last person to try. Like, the world's not multidimensional. But you know what you call multidimensional? You know what I'm saying? So, okay. You know what I'm saying? But then all I'm trying to say is, that's too easy. We're just giving them that, like I was saying in the video. You know what I'm saying? Just because I play the game of don't snitch. And then, like, he wants stains of being an entrepreneur authority. That's what he means by when I move, they gonna snitch. And we told him to do that. That's what he's saying. He's saying, do y'all want me to still be this person or not for y'all? When I move, they ain't gon' snitch. Like, I wouldn't even put myself in that position. But I can deal with this guy. I'll go over there and roast that guy if it's just that. I'll go over there and, I'll go knock on that door if it's just that. And people are like, oh, I'll go knock on that. That's not what I did. I'm just trying to do something amazing. You know what I'm saying? So, in the end, I had a bag from that store. And I went, what's this? She was like, that's a bag. And I said, and who am I? My son. Yeah, my youngest son. I was like, what is this? It's a bag. And who am I to you? My youngest son. What, you got a job there? Yeah, I got. You see how you don't want to say again? You see how this it still correlates? Keep it in the family. You know, you see how that's not there for my old economics? Because my mom's birthday is tomorrow, and that's what the clout was. Like, it's going to be weird to tell her happy. No, you're weird. And I will say happy birthday so you don't label me a bad kid. Even though, you know, I won't say happy birthday if you want to be that weird. I'll be like, if you want to be that weird, I said it. You know what I'm saying? You're not, you don't, you're going to say I'm not mature enough and he won't tell me up. I'll say it. I just don't want that clout after. I don't want it when I type happy birthday, I said it like that. No, I didn't. What is this? Oh, someone. What happened to them? And who am I? Oh, my youngest. The boiler catcher, yes. So, that's all I wanted to get, you get what I'm saying? Get the whole, you get what I'm saying? Swindle of understanding, you get what I'm saying? You got to move faster, you know what I'm saying, to show that. So, yeah, I just wanted to, that was the clout I was talking about. You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all go buy y'all some food. Yeah, let's not try to ask it, you know. Other people, they might get a commercial or, you know, get something and feel like they can, oh, I got this momentum going, and then they still using that hospitality of that guy's just in traffic and they all click. While you want to pull out the motherfucking intercom because it's going to echo your family with that guy. You take your social studies and clout the fuck somewhere else and you pay for your goddamn food. I don't give a fuck. Humiliated. Cause ain't no goddamn way. Y'all, we're not gonna mama's boy me. We're not gonna war family me. You get what I'm saying? We gonna understand I have my own and whoever has their own too. You know what I'm saying? That's what we gonna understand. That's embarrassing. We're talking about other people go to goddamn restaurants and stores and be like, oh, the war family up there like that, and you pulling out of the goddamn line. I'm not your family. That's embarrassing. Oh, we got a lot. Right, turn that W into an M. God. And I gotta do that. So that's what I'm saying. That's so motherfucking embarrassing. Obviously, I'm militant. We know who I'm talking about with that where that's embarrassing. But that, you know, I'm all about zoning. Okay. You know, the next thing obviously is we're waiting for me to embarrass y'all some more. That's embarrassing. So in the end, that's the whole point. All right. I don't need to show. Okay, the air says I got multiple examples. I don't need to say multiple. It happened one time and it meant that, but y'all want to cloud it like it don't. That's enough. I didn't brought up more than one example though. One is enough. One is enough to know I am sitting here like I got a motherfucking curfew. Yeah, it's funny. While you guys don't have a curfew, and what the fuck y'all doing in y'all cosplays of costume robbers game? Right? So it doesn't matter what the fuck happens to me. You get what I'm saying? It does not matter. You know what I'm saying? So what I just said is obvious for the song I played in the last video. I didn't watch them say it ain't real, but still adapt to the imaginary and pull out the goddamn. In the end, I am a comedian. It the shroud like I'm not roasting you that way. You're stupid. I don't give a fuck. I am roasting you that way. I don't give a fuck who's saying don't talk to you. I don't give a fuck. I was humiliated. Right? It's karma time. You get what I'm saying? I was trying to fit in and fit in in the fit-in world, that's called humiliation. In my world, that's called you disgust me for thinking that I will make you humiliate me like that. So you made a pseudo humiliation or something or clout to say that that's what you should feel like. Do I take showers? Don't it look like I want to? Like that was a threat to say that? It was a yes or no. Hate that I make people think. Hate that I make them think for itself and accommodate me. Pulled out of line because that is so fucking embarrassing. Actually, that's very embarrassing that y'all go get y'all some food. Right? There go the other joke, right? Y'all go get some food and y'all like, can I have some? They're like, what about you? You later. Later's always later. That's always later. Not if I have something to do about it, right? You think there's gonna be a later, right? No, you think there's gonna be a I ain't kind of threats. You know what I'm saying? Trying to humiliate me that I can't do it. I'm not spoiled. I'm patient. Name somebody on that rooftop of understand. Because I was gonna say, oh, but we're not there yet. We still got them think it's not embarrassing that I call that you hang up at a time you think they not gonna. You didn't want that attention, so you answered and pulled out. And then when you saw it, maybe no one. That's illegal. You just called a threat on the president. The president, metaphor, analogy, on that pedigree. If not, like I said, when people like, who you think, watching the president, so who you want in the White House? And I'd be like, I think the mafia. And they'd be like, fuck you. It's like, because they can give us a better. We need to see. We don't want to tarnish a regular person's name. We need to see if they, the voting system was working to not be mad at who's operating, because consistency of cool make them boring, and it's time for us to advance the world at a faster pace, because crime rate has hit a status quo where if the mafia take over the White House and give better housing and what's the word? I guess possibilities of things coming, for lack of better words. It will be fitting for everybody. But then it's a main curse. People think they smart. I'm smarter than that, because I'm not thinking to keep them out of the loop. You know what I'm saying? Lead me to no one shot a baller and being quiet about my movements is to keep them out of the loop, not me working on my skill set. That's an excuse. So, in the end, there's always later. You know what I'm saying? Later shouldn't have been this long. Later shouldn't be how long I'm going to want to go live for. You get what I'm saying? And nothing's later. But there's always later. Y'all, there's never. Y'all loaned it out. Didn't keep it in the family. Did that treason of work. You know what I'm saying? By knowing how the world works. And because I don't speak out, I don't think these things out loud or speak out loud, or I'm quiet with my movements, so it keeps people out of the loop, which you're supposed to keep things inside family and whoever's real loved ones and friends. Y'all just loan it out for never. Mine is later. You know what I'm saying? Didn't mean that was going to be sooner. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, yeah, it made it sooner, but it didn't mean now. It just could change to later. Damn show park, and I asking you, I used to work, and you not seeing if I can give you some extra goddamn for later. Never. That's actually, employees don't have nothing to do with ownership and economics. Okay? The Willy Wonka movie explained that you work hard for the owner is going to be able to check the surveillance if he hasn't been keeping up with his own business and know who to thank. So you didn't want me to be able to, click 2 and 2 together or some shit, right? And make sure and put in for it. But, people do that for their family. So if y'all don't want that from me, never. I'm fine with that. Not no, like I said, I was not arguing with him. It was not mad. Will never beef with nobody, especially not no goddamn little cousin. That I gave him a pep in their step for how we was talking, how I have a pep in my step and want to keep up, and I was like, oh, I'm up. Would you? Because I was trying to gloat by being up, and I'm just still staying down for people to come up. So you want to bully me? Because I'm gonna come up by later, okay? Later. It was always later. There was never a time. There was a now understanding and it being delayed, but it was always later. So I just wanted to roast, people that have me in this stale air of later is now. You know what I'm saying? And people trying to joke like, that means it's never for you too. Obviously, I've never argued with parents. You know what I'm saying? I've never, other than, you know what I'm saying, having to make a video so we can know I'm not ashamed to tell my mother happy birthday, or she's trying to turn later than ever too, but keeps thinking she can renew it with she's the MOTHER, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of people have that dead beat, because if my economics is on that peak right, then she's that dead beat. If it's not, then she's that other thing. But compared to what she do to the next best single parent. But in the end, I have a better relationship with a lot of parents than y'all, because my relationship is I took on the parenting role. I just was able to tell them, you got to make your own money. I still took on the advice that you would need, and hate that I give people space to think for themselves. And it accommodates me that what I'm saying as a neighborhood kid vibe, so in the end, that, well, I'm not going to tell my child happy birthday. No, that's not why you so serious. Because I'm joking, but no, that's not why you so serious. I'm just trying to figure out why they ain't trying to have those conversations. Waiting patient, I see it. They gon' hate when I'm playing. Common Sense Matrix. In the end, like I said, I don't have to say it right. Like, it's funny that atmosphere is saying I'm not saying it right. In the end, there was a competition between families, and I never liked that. I always liked the mafia knew the family tree, and people are raising their debt for disrespecting the last name of where people stand from the Astro family and the family tree. So, and then I always looked at myself as a chivalry person in jungle, medieval type. So, yeah, that's the whole point. This clout, like, my daughter don't want me to tell her happy birthday because she got a whole bunch of friends that want to rob me. So, yeah, I would say happy birthday and stand on that. You get what I'm saying? Because that is hilarious. Goddamn, to meet those economics and have a class that I'm checking my stats that way, doing them algorithms, arithmetics, and having a couple friends from work from then that I'm gun pointed, or I'm gonna have an attitude from this chick. Well, I was explaining about my fish scale and stuff like that, and my sisters know what I'm talking about, and like blocking me and unblocking me, and then didn't give a fuck. I saw her phone, but then remembered what I mean to this, that when we work together. I'm just like, thank you. I was doing this because you say there's nothing else here, and you get an attitude. You know what I'm saying? Get an attitude that you can't rob me, and needed me to hook, line, sinker, and Sue gonna win, and I won. But it was the one that trained me too, and I worked every. I was telling me, I think I'm like, why would you say that? You know, it's hook, line, sinker. When I would have just went home and back, like, whoever made sure, like I said, the standard of hiring, right? And that was a beginning of that. So, yeah, you get what I'm saying? I was like, oh, listen. And who am I? You know, and it is just crickets in the air because she's not hip to how people play dumb. She got done did the math herself, but you're not gonna push me into that. Like, I hate that I make people think for themselves and they accommodate me. So I was just like, you think I'm gonna tell you? What do you think I'm gonna tell you about them peaks and the economics at now? What's this? What is it? Them peaks, and who am I? You're not gonna get happy birthday, okay? So, you know, you can practice say that so it don't sound like nothing else. But in the end, yeah, that's embarrassing. Y'all take that L and y'all blast off with it. Like I said, I don't hold my tongue. I don't care. I don't really care. That's so embarrassing. It's like, you know what I'm saying? That's spoiled, okay? Of what could have came, right? So who's spoiled, right? Who's spoiled? Amen. You can't do that with the pirate. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Who's spoiled? You get what I'm saying? Amen. You dig what I'm saying? So I just wanted that to be understood. So I'm talking about I'm roasting my friends for like I told you I was gonna goddamn, but I don't like to say I told you so. It's more of like I won the bet, not I told you so. And to think that, oh yeah, families in there like swimwear too. You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's simple. So now we understand why I mean my room is outside, and well, I said in that first video when I said that, and it's just Maine, and you get what I'm saying. The process I was proving in the video. If I had a loving mother, there's no way you wouldn't endorse. You know, parents don't know when to endorse their kid because they don't know if they really love the shit. Oh yeah, my mom knew I loved sports. She didn't care. First of all, she said I need to be shut down. Okay, happy birthday. You know what I'm saying? So that's your birthday present. That shit gonna go for all your birthdays. So, the main thing that I'm just trying to iterate though is because it's like, okay, right, like I didn't want to call out celebrities like that, even though I could, and I explained that I was saying. So let me call. I do want to call my family out, so I would take that, you know, mark and do that. So in the end, a lot of my family members, you know, like I said, if I will talk to my friend's house, and I'm like, y'all see that? And they're like, yeah, oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, y'all know I don't want nothing. You know what I'm saying? Right about that one. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna make sure I'm make sure you don't get robbed. You know, I ain't ever gonna. You know what I'm saying? You know, I ain't joking. I'm gonna make sure you get what you want and get out what you get. That's a lot of money, right? That's all you want? Trial. Just don't come over here when I say I got a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Bring your share and let's all play. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, we Gucci. You know what I'm saying? So that whole understanding, I'll talk to my friends like that, and how I'll the second they start talking dumb, kick them out, like I did with an associate when I went through something. I said, bro, I'll let you talk all the time. Now you're saying I'm talking too much. Sometimes you gotta. It's not all about you. What you gonna say? I didn't ride up in the thing and now I'm talking. That's not all about. Sometimes you just mad. Get out. And then he was like, all right, you know, you're a tougher man than me. He was giving me that understanding of being how people call me a bullet catcher, and that's rude. And we had our meeting of minds. I thought you was my partner in crime, man. But yeah, so that whole understanding. It's time to roast my family for, I've talked with my friends and know who I'll call and won't call or something. When I get this money, you know, it's a lot of that. Well, I was talking about that. So it's a lot of people gave me credit for, we're talking single digits. We're talking my grandma was the candy lady. We talking about my other grandma knew meeting her mother meant a lot and knew it would mean a lot. And then we're talking about I'm peaking from that, like I said, relating for Dan Marino from the up game. Peaking. We haven't hit 16 yet. Peaking, hit 16, dried out the air. Peaking from that. Decade later, peaks just keep exponentially going to another exponent. And now at this age, I'm calling y'all out like y'all didn't go, oh yes, man. And when y'all say my name, Zemaine, it don't echo. What the fuck did you just... Like when he said, oh yeah, I talked to you. I said, I partnered on you, head ass boy. Straight up called out, don't play me like that. That's what I'm saying. I must have some type of ice that my brain needs to chisel through to be conscious of what the fuck I'm looking at. And we not seeing, I can see through the ice, goddamn. But it's A-okay, you get what I'm saying? So, that whole understanding, yeah, you know, a lot of parents have talked to me. A lot of family members have talked to me that I got a lot going for me. And it's just like, and then, you know, they'll try to knick-knack like, and your mom loves you. And then, like I said, my mom just say shut down. So it's like, no, I had a lot. I just didn't want to interrupt y'all. Because it's just like, that would be how my mom can hide in her covenant when I give her something. But now, happy birthday, I needed to be shut down. You know what I'm saying? I already knew I had a lot going for me without her. That's what y'all didn't talk about as grown people. And I was a teenager. So, man, you got a lot going for you without nobody's help. Y'all make it sound like that's actually a threat, right? That you may sound like they're protecting me to keep my bullet catching and having a lot going for me. While I'm bullet catching for everybody in the family. You know, you got a lot going for you. That's my big cousin. So you were supposed to be the sacrifice. So you bringing me to my family's house. They'd be like, I ain't the only one that thought that. I'm a man. That's what you go through when you go outside and don't want them to talk about your family. Then my little cousins, knowing that I'm the same with, like I said, my big cousin bring me to the older adults, family members, cribs and shit. We talking shit out, and they're like, oh, you know, I like being this bullet catcher and doing extra work. they wearing it like that. They walking around, they going places, and they see what people heard of, but they know of. You get what I'm saying? Like, damn! Jesus Christ, y'all lame as shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna keep you take that and y'all blast off with it. You know what I'm saying? I do want to wish the best for y'all while y'all play y'all cosplaying the cops and robbers. But me, I'm past those barriers. Don't put me in that shit. You know? Amen. I'm a goody two-shoe suburban. Please, I'll take it. Goddamn, please. Like, what? What are you talking about? Who the fuck are you talking? I'll take it. I'll take it. Don't ask me for help later. Cause that's what it is. I'm reading this nigga talk shit. And I'm trying to go, what the fuck? My bad, bro. I forgot you was a giant. I forgot you was I'm trying, and we waiting for me to do that. Oh, what the fuck am I talking about? You know me. Why am I not doing that? Because I didn't roast you and you're taking it. I would straight up. Are you okay? Nah, bro, I'm not okay. I gotta worry about a human that's not on my capability. And y'all keep saying that they gotta worry about me, even though I'm not saying nothing and showing no capability. You know, I would have joked like, no, I'm not just like, I wasn't that serious. Oh, no. Yes, you were. I would have joked like that. I'm not that lame. I'm talking about something like, do you take showers? No, I hate taking showers. Don't you? I would have joked like that. No, I'm not about to play in that clout, and I'm really this goddamn script. Fuck no. Are you okay? Who the fuck are you talking to? Not who are you talking to? You know I'm big cut. Like, is that guy pulling up on you? Why are you talking to him through me? You know that ain't me. No, we gonna stand still. Hold on. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. I'm talking to you. I even called my mom out on that, and she was like, yeah, I know you was that. You know what I'm saying? Because she tried not to do it, knowing that I just made it. That's crazy. Okay, so obviously that's a goddamn roasting. I don't play like that. I want to clean up. Ha ha. Are you okay? You want to clean up, don't you? You know what I'm saying? That's what that sounded like to me. After I just talked to you on the phone and you hung up on me. You know what I'm saying? But I think I say that live when I said it too. So, yeah, that's embarrassing. I didn't even call you out in that live. So I'm going to call you on this live. Yes, you did know I worked there. Stop playing. Stop playing stupid. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you know I zoned and I'm all y'all oxen free. You know what I'm saying? I'm all in oxen free. That song I keep talking about. I had that sample. So, in the end, I was doing that since a kid. You know what I'm saying? Where I was like, oh, leave it to I'm all in oxen. You know, I did mine. So when I go into a workplace and think they thought they got rid of me, I'm all in oxen free. 2 decades later doing this shit. Lame. A lame ass person. You know what I'm saying? You meet them celebrities by yourself. Good luck. You know what I'm saying? So, right, good luck to me too, right? That's what lawyers told me when they knew I finished the uphill battle, but it's still an uphill battle. Good luck. So that's how they wanted to tell me, right? So, it didn't come off like that. So, what else? Who else can we roast as family? It's all love. I'm just funny. I don't give a fuck that if y'all don't want to be family no more because I'm funny, I don't care. I'm hyperactive. I'm too hyperactive that we didn't know this was a possibility that I'll roast people like this. Okay? This is not no yesterday thing. This is a whole build up and I'm calm as shit. I'm not. Hey, yo, every time I talk, y'all try to give it to me, please. I'll take it. You get what I'm saying? I'll take it. You get what I'm saying? Whatever. Okay. In the end, when I went to school, everybody saw I was on my P's and Q's, like I was bougie with my family to meet these economics. But really, everybody can get left. And I ain't bougie. I'm piracy. But, you know, that's all I'm saying. I wasn't they was lying to y'all. That was proof there was communication of making sure people don't get backdoor the person, making sure people don't get backdoored. Because I was giving the energy everybody can get left. They just, I'm only an oxen free. You know what I'm saying? To the next one. I'm only an oxen. You know what I'm saying? That's what this roasting is. You know what I'm saying? There's people like, oh, he just embarrassed y'all. I'm not going to be embarrassed like that. Or if you waiting longer, yes, you are. Because it was the alibi or a veil. Okay, the veil gone. So you was embarrassed as long as them. You just had to, like I said, people clout chasing, clout scamming and shit like that. So, yeah, that was, that was an hour roast. Y'all want me to roast you? I'm on my phone gonna die. So, in the end, I also, right? Talk about the Pittsburgh Steelers. Y'all know what Pittsburgh Steelers is, and that W to a L. Where's the bread? Then I'm getting told. Someone said I had my hair in the net before I clocked in every motherfucking day. First of all, people was coming to see me and talk football and saying that shit's real. Protocol's still there. The motherfucker was mad that I could speak on Protocol still there. People telling me stories about Protocol still being there. So like I said, hey, y'all go get what y'all can while Protocol's, because obviously I heard about people working there trying to get that protocol. Like I said in the video, all the way the world worked before I was born is I dried out the air. It's the main curse. We don't want it to be real no more. That's too bad. I ain't explaining right. Oh well. I'm only on an oxen free. So, yeah. So, I'm just having a great conversation, coming with all my clothes on and everything respectfully. You get what I'm saying? One mistake is one mistake. I don't know one, but I will give it to him. It'll be one mistake. And I was still in training. First of all, orientation sounded like Detective Webpoolz on school boards, like orientation always sounds like. If we don't know what I mean, I'm not trying to make sense to y'all. You know what I'm saying? It starts with a O of meeting of minds. So, and what people's been using for that protection, like I said, for when I was at school, that's what I'm using. Said that horizon overlay. So, and when I was at school, so because I worked 3 times when I was at school, I had 3 different jobs at school. My siblings, they had 1 or 2. Or let me not try them like that, because I don't feel like I just know I was the youngest working. Let me take that instead of trying to make it sound like some quantity thing. I'm going to work. You know what I'm saying? Some people, because they're like, what do you mean? No, you keep going, no gravity, common sense, no gravity, intelligence, dead. Or no proof of thinking, no proof of common sense, no proof of intelligence, dead. Because I went to work, then went to school, went to work, then went to school. Like, this is, we are human. When I was talking about what we all are, and I just stamped it at 29 or something. It's like, you did that on purpose so you can just be this totem pole of a great citizen. We're going to have to think. You're trying to call yourself a handicap. No, let's troubleshoot for handicaps. Stop clapping. Let's troubleshoot for handicaps. Let's troubleshoot for handicaps. Okay, not thinking is proof you don't have to be special ed to be a handicap. Juggling a lot can make you a handicap, right? And I'm not thinking in juggling it. You know what I'm saying? And I had 3 jobs that saw me do that. That's why I could talk about with the difference. Let me not talk quantity. You know what I'm saying? Quality of zoning and the jurisdiction they choose thereof. At 16, they drive the air out. And I already had how many jobs before that? Damn, that shit sounded more than 2, but I'm talking about reaffirm of there's no bookkeeping to call you, oh, so, okay, a bookkeeping has to be written. It's a human made. The atmosphere is God made. You get what I'm saying? The truth is been there. Silence, been there. Actions speak louder than words, been there. Something typed on paper or an electronic just came about trying to be adjacent. We're talking about going from recent, and I've been I don't, and I had college classes in high school, my senior, y'all athletes and celebrities are lame. It's obvious. My family threw me under the bus. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being like, boo, my son, to me is trying to make it. I'm juggling so much I can't do a hardship, or I could have did it for him. I don't give a fuck. Finito. That's all I want. I don't want no. Come on. You can call me. You could call me, and I got flicked off. It's not me saying, oh, y'all don't want to help me. Fuck y'all. No one's saying that. Y'all said fuck me. I'm like, if you want to show you're super mature, I already showed I'm ultra mature, and y'all said fuck me. Boy then pulled out of the goddamn business because he's friends with the person that shows no proof of and work and been working other places. That's embarrassing. That's humiliating. Jesus Christ. That is so fucking embarrassing. I don't know how else to put it. So, in the end, we're talking about the youngest from other people showing family get together and had jobs and, showing gravity of that and hospitality and safety protocol and protocol between and getting their economics that they know they appreciate it. And someone that's not showing no proof of thinking and common sense or intelligence, but just do. Safety isn't someone that's juggling so much but is so good at it, we don't want to put him in the protocol of handicap because he can go past that. Worked a 24-hour shift before by doing that. You know what I'm saying? So when was the slowdown of O and school boards? Y'all are humiliating. That's embarrassing. I don't see where you think, so I'm not going to give you that. Where do you think to give it to me? Nowhere. You don't think it, and I'm good at it. You're not. Finito. Goddamn. Jesus, boy. I need to roast some more. Listen, all I want to say is, in the end, no one went to work and walked out like they go outside one day and probably just didn't think. Nobody. So people trying to say that I'm not up to standard, and then they hate that the customers be like, that's just Zemaine. What do you? And I'm like, yeah. And it's like, oh, so this is easy for you. Okay, go do this. Yes, ma'am. Go do this. Yes, sir. He's going, oh, yes, ma'am. What else you think I'm about to think to do? No one's doing that shit. Huh? You thought you were going to stop me? Ugly ass people. Lames. Listen, y'all hooder than me. Y'all more gangster than me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all so smart. But I have to think, well, I'm hoping that I'm smart. It can be called so smart. Don't have to think. Because my mom trying to call me autistic. Really trying to get me shut down again. You know what I'm saying? So, Like I said, we talking about what's no proof of common sense, no proof of intelligence, no proof of thinking. Dead for more than 3 paychecks of places, and just been moved through a decade later of that workmanship. So and jurisdiction. So a kid to an adult can walk around with no safety for that. Usually if you juggle too much, you know what I'm saying, causes that safety mechanism, you know what I'm saying, right? Where I'm not, wherever where I'm still hold on and still, I know what I'm talking about. There's no jurisdiction for that because the plan is still to platform on a flag and tweak, because the plan is still to see you try to make it through the day. Oh yeah, y'all need to get over yourself. It's not that serious that there's someone that's on that caliber. Hashtag no one shout about. So where athletes are even been like, so he's not going to think when he plays? Of course he's going to the champion. The way the worm's set up. You dig what I'm saying? Don't bet on me. You know what I'm saying? Don't bet on it. You know what I'm saying? Don't bet on it. Or just know your lane. You know what I'm saying? That fit, right? So, that's the whole point. Yeah. I just wanted to flame my family for acting like we was putting this economics in a pouch when I was the only one putting it in my bag for it. And obviously the family relatives we're gonna hate on. So alright, let's make it sound like I'm just talking about myself. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. It doesn't, you can't get any stupider than that. It's kind of like when I said everybody been conscious on their parents when they being birthed, but me. Now, you know, no, you're supposed to shut up. You know what I'm saying? That's the point. It's not talked about in the air anymore because it's not supposed to be talked about anyway. You're supposed to go on with your life. You know what I'm saying? And know what you can amount to, not what someone else can amount to. So yeah, so I just wanted to roast my family, and I'm not saying it right or something about, there was a lot of family orientations from these peaks. Y'all can stop. Right? I'm just chilling in this goddamn room. Oh man, that's what we not gonna do. We is not gonna act like there's no goddamn comedy in that. That is exactly what we not gonna do, because that's one thing. If family is just it's just a family oriented thing. Yeah. You want some? Okay. No, I'm good. I don't want to give you none of these. I tried to give you some juice and you didn't want no juice. You know, I tried to now share. I said I'll share. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm a grown man, like I said I'll share. And we playing dumb about the situation, or immature. So immature. I'm immature. I'm immature, and you gotta wait for later. So that's the whole situation. You know what I'm saying? But you know how we go. You know how we about to hit it. We gonna hit it like. Got me is me opening the door and being look like I am some attitude. No one's doing that. Like, I'm opening the door and I'm like, that's why I'm opening the door. I'm not trying to flip. I'm not trying to script. I'm trying to go by that script. They might say that's small for y'all, that's the mama, but really it's mine. Turn it up once and didn't know the saucy station is in the sky, but make it look like. You know it's really serious when you can talk to your fans like this about your family. Whatever I want in my own room. That's humiliating. Y'all humiliated me. Y'all humiliated me. I was defending y'all. But what you thought? I'm the same thing, not thinking. Oh, you think you're so hard. No, you was thinking and said I'm hard. Ain't nobody about to give himself no compliments. I'm harsh on myself. If you scratch that, what do you get? Y'all opinions. But it's okay, so yeah. I just wanted to have that understanding. Because I'm the same way, you know what I'm saying? I didn't always tell you adapt to the imaginary. So yeah, and my family go places scope people have heard, and they don't come back and tell me. But they never came back and tell me when we had an understanding of how, like I was talking about, people never had to tell me a lot and I comprehend the scenario. You know, that's what I'm saying. So it's very humiliating. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm not trying to, I asked for Thursdays. I know the exact sauce and conditioning I'm going through and rendering and iceberg after iceberg and, you know, nobody in the military has the ghost recon called splinter cell paralysis. So the way that I'm trying to break through doesn't exist. Like how people wasn't conscious. When I'm born, kids ain't conscious on their baby. Babies ain't conscious on their mother no more. Like that just didn't put a whole silence on it. You get what I'm saying? Because in the end, kids are still being born conscious. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, it's not talked out loud no more. You know, it's more respectfully done instead of people knowing they was conscious with it. for social media and internet blew up, people conscious on their parents. People's like, what were you doing to have that kid? You get what I'm saying? Now it's more silence. It's whatever it is. Great. You know what I'm saying? Because that's one of the stupidest shit to be silent about. Just like pulling out of the goddamn, talking about something you wanted to talk to me. Bitch, I haven't talked to you in years. That did not goddamn touch me. You pulled out because that's embarrassing, okay? With saying I'm treating like a little boy. No, you treat yourself like a little boy. Other people be like, all right, I gotta go. I know how Mafia Debt work. I know how God Smile work, and I was in the wrong circle from obviously the one with the miss. That people like, where is he gonna sleep at? No, the world multidimensional, and that's gonna have to go through that avalanche of karma. So yeah, that's how it obviously works, you know. And the business have they themed a different type of authority martial arts, but it's the same understanding. I lived with my brother, and like I said in my other videos, that speaks for itself. That people that know my brother, and I'm the bullet catcher of the family, so it speaks for itself. You know, no one's trying to over elaborate how embarrassed people are. It's just, damn, what happened to becoming rich? Y'all understand? Y'all can't? I understand later. Y'all understand can't. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, it don't exist no more. Just like being conscious on your parents disappeared when I was born or something. And then 1996, you know, obviously, riding a reverse deck of cards. So, you know, it's a big, it's not, like I said, it's not a big never for just the linear. It's a big level never on that consciousness understanding too. As my big cousin said, I was supposed to be the sacrifice. So that, you know what I'm saying, he might have not meant that, but he also understood that. So I've always been that bullet catcher that is like, boy, you bullet like I said, I was the sober friend, and I'll be the designated driver, and people are like, we don't like you, we don't ever let you drink. Why are you chilling with? You know what I'm saying? It's like, somebody gotta drive? You know what I'm saying? It's like, we don't like you, we make you bullet catch all that. Y'all don't understand the testosterone that I have, that I can say I love you with? Let another man do it. No, if they don't want to do it, why you want to do it? What type of motherfucking, you don't want to do it either question? Because I'm grown. Because I'm mature. Because I know what to do. Because you don't want to mess with someone that's going to move too slow. And I don't think, no proof of thinking, no proof of common sense, no proof of intelligence, dead. You know what I'm saying? Workplace. You know what I'm saying? Understood. You know what I'm saying? It pays off. Okay? You don't want to move with anybody that has to think something through. You know what I'm saying? But fuck Zemaine. That's just Zemaine. Zemaine curse caused us to forget all how the world worked. I know, but Zemaine curse is a pure curse. It's not one of those, you're caught with something. It's, you hate that I help you think for yourself and it accommodates me, and you put yourself in karma that you would never put yourself in if you was mature. You know, Zemaine curse is a conflict of maturity. Because of someone's maturity. So mature it's a curse. So yeah. So that's the whole point. You know, I just wanted to go on live and make people understand. I am funny. The air's out the atmosphere. I'm glad, like I said, it was a whole understanding. They don't want me to be all in, oxen free. and people took that space from school to workplaces to talk to people that had stuff coming from it. And they say, oh, I'll get rid of that. And I'm like, please and do. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's that whole understanding. And I am not trying to stand still with all y'all being friends. That's what it is. Y'all all are friends. You know, y'all, the owner telepathy knows. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Y'all are, you know, from the physical to metaphysical. I'm the only one stupid because the atmosphere has to be competitively on that adjacency. We have to have it that we can clog, we can rob you, or you're stupid. You know, that's the most childish shit ever, right? Like, it's like this or it's not like this, and it don't even fabric common sense of math by y'all saying that. Only kids do that type of shit. Or spoiled people that never built their maturity. Type of what's the word where they talk about enslavement or something. It's like lead the people to their immaturity, like stuff them to not build or something. And I didn't do that. Once again, maturity so much is a man curse, so y'all took it on your own limb. And then also slavery comes from Slovakia as indentured servants and other parts of where indentured servants is, but it's known from that culture, and that's where they derived it from other people that took in mind of a teacher would take them in, make them learn, they'll become their own teachers. From when they heard them teachers are called masters or senseis and anything between, and the master word stuck. And when people came to America, they said they was talking slang of passive indentured servants in that teaching of passive masters. And they said, oh, you guys are slaves. They're saying you guys know we're being passive, like I was saying with Greek and Roman, and passive, and I'm being passive with the heritage of summonings. And like I also said on the handle on Easter about the Easter egg of people knowing who I am, of the mist that's always been around me. And it was the Caribbean saying, this is not the only, that's not the only island that know you. See, yeah, you worked for this. Oh, you got to go get batteries. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing the visualization right now. Like, and it's like, all right, work to do. Okay. Like I said, you authorities will play games and see y'all didn't get to reap the soul of, what a rabbit hole soldier is, and playing games. We're calling Ghost Recon Splinter Cell, or Why I Get Uphill. We wondering why we're calling Ghost Recon Splinter Cell, or Grand Theft Auto, or Assassin's Creed. Or, you know what I'm saying? I made a whole video on the Easter egg that people trying to laugh at. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I mean about what I said is more than just this linear. In a video I said, know me as that or don't know me at all. Okay, I got a lot of videos before I said that video. And, okay, joke's on me. Y'all are all friends. We're going to delay me. I'm not going to be able to clean my room. I'm not going to be able to ask for silence with the lights and etc. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be able to, you know what I'm saying, live a regular life while y'all chose to be friends. And it's impossible, you know, the party's themed is impossible to say that's what we're doing to you, because who would do that to somebody? And it's like immature people, but y'all forgot that part of the riddle. Y'all got to be mature to say that it was impossible. The mature, we don't have flying cars. The record scale of not meeting maturity already is by far, it's possible. Impassable, nothing's impossible. So, and other examples I could give of that understanding. So, yeah, obviously, it's like I said, I don't have to hold back my words. And like I said, we don't have a lot of things on that standard of not having that. Of we pass the the meter of where we're supposed to raise our maturity, and we haven't met that requirement, and I stay down to come up so I can be a witness of people coming up and not building maturity, while I could just come up after everybody's come up. But then it's that avalanche of we trying to play dumb of why people came up and with everybody's friends. Counterfeit, ABC. Authentic become counterfeit. That check and balance shift in the White House will be there no matter who gets elected. I think the mafia should go back in the White House, however people think about it. And, yeah, you get what I'm saying? I wasn't somebody that just had family. I was somebody that, I have a lot of girls in my family. I was somebody that was like, oh, so you know that person. And y'all are friends now. Or that's what y'all call friends. Because of trying to keep something status quo. Like, y'all have an alibi for y'all maturity level. For people not to see y'all maturity level. In general, not just family. And Ancient Houdini, like I said, is the code word for the momentum I am in these movies and stuff like that. And, roasting my family again. I shouldn't have to bring that up to my family to understand when I'm bringing that back. And like I said, it's just they don't want me to, like I already knew who I'm going to tag out. It's not up to you to give me credit for it. And that's what the roasting on that little nigga was. It's not up to y'all to give me credit for it. Or my other older cousin. It's not up to you to give me credit. You already knew that as I'm the younger one. It's just like, what? I did what I needed to do. And then this nigga pop up. I did what I... And it's like, you see? And you know I'm big cousin. You know what I'm saying? So, woo's you? So... y'all go get along and live y'all life and make y'all friends. That of meetings will happen later when somebody unravels more of the world like he's been doing, and that's our family. We know he's doing that. So I want to clean up. I want to, throw away trash. I want to goddamn put things in a better position. You know what I'm saying? I want to move off of what other people that reaped what they sold from the world being. But I've been born in this linear, and so there's no more conscious on your family or multi-dimensional. Because let's try to take this linear, and then like I said, we already know. So it's just go back to you, and I'm a pirate, right? Battleships game and whatever. I know my city know what I'm talking about. My phone's about to die. I could say more, but I like how I just said that sense of humor, because I could roast a different way, but this is how I choose to do it. I'm sorry I don't meet y'all stereotypes of comedy. When I get to a higher publicity stage, I will meet that sense of humor. I will play on. But right now, it's not the time to play on. When it comes to maturity, it's not the time to downplay what stacking so much you can't stereotype, or and it's not a question that I don't need witnesses, or like I said in the live, I don't need no one to speak for me. And that's been some time ago, and the atmosphere is still playing. Like, that's me talking. You dig what I'm saying? You dig. But you say so smooth. You dig.